In 2023, while camping in the dense jungles of Nagaland, a small and relatively unknown state in northeast India, my good friend and local survival expert Alo Kemp told me something remarkable. I was the first foreigner to ever step foot in this specific part of Nagaland.
Oh no, don't pull that much, don't pull that much, that is loose.
The first, that is, since a World War II plane crashed here in the 1940s. And when I asked which country the plane belonged to, Alo admitted he didn't know. The crash site had never been officially reported and documented, and he'd never seen it for himself. It was a story passed down through generations of villagers living deep in the jungle. Now, to me, that sounded absolutely mental. But there's one thing he was certain about. Somewhere out there in remote Nagaland lay the untold story of an 80-year-old wreckage of a World War II plane, and I wasn't going to be able to sleep until I'd found it. 2 years later, I've returned to Nagaland. This is the story of our search. Let's go find a plane in the jungle. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Mom is asking me if you can ride the motorbike or not.
Yes, I can ride the motorbike. Don't worry about it. This might be the thing that I'm the most worried about.
Like?
Well, like not actually succeeding. Like I have quite literally no idea if I'm going to succeed. No idea.
But it's worth the try, no? You have to give it a shot.
It's worth the try.
Yeah. Here is right.
Love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Now you might be thinking, Mike, where are you? I'm in Nagaland, northeast India. Now it doesn't look like India, doesn't sound like India, doesn't smell like India, doesn't taste like India, doesn't feel like India. But trust me, it's India, and it's somewhere that's been a huge part of my life for the past 3 or 4 years. The people here are the closest thing to a family I've ever known, other than my own family. Anyway, right now I'm traveling to a friend of mine's village, his home, in the kind of in the jungle, and from there, we before we even can start looking for this plane, we need to approach the elders of this certain village. Right, it's a district where we think the plane is, and we need to go to them and we need to ask their permission if it's okay for us to go and search for this plane. Because it's kind of customary and it's territorial and it's tribal. It's a a place that runs on tribal values. So it's just the right thing to do. And then hopefully from that village, we can hire two local guides that know exactly where the plane is. And then tomorrow or the day after, we can go looking for it. I do not have high hopes. It's a plane that's been sitting in the middle of the jungle for the past 80 years. Do I think I'm going to find it? Probably not. We love bad roads. We love bad roads. We love bad roads so much. So the infrastructure here in Nagaland, it's not great. However, considering that 100 years ago, 150 years ago, you know, roads didn't even exist. Like not even like gravel roads or footpaths between villages existed. It was just totally overgrown with jungle, and different tribes ruled each area. And then the British came in. Of course they bloody did. Look at this for a landslide. Look at that, covering half the road. Jesus. Then the British came in and introduced education, and then Christianity was introduced not long after that by the Americans. So it's gone, in 100 years, it's gone from a completely, totally and utterly tribal run state to a devoutly Christian, very well educated, very well spoken English, and these roads, which are good most of the time. Excuse me, sir. Sir, where is the police station? How are you, sir? I'm looking for the police station. Police, yes.
Police station.
Yeah, Temenu police station.
Okay. You put it side.
Yes.
From here.
Yes.
Side.
Yeah.
You go the side.
So you go down, I go down.
You go down that side.
Thank you, sir.
You're
I appreciate it. England, UK.
Oh,
Nice to meet you, my friend. Take care. So where Nagaland is, it's right on the border of Myanmar, which means that They're a little bit more strict in terms of kind of controlling tourism here. They're open to it, but you just have to come and register at the police station every time you want to stay somewhere. Hello, sir. I need to register. I need to register. 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 They told me I need to register.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Say hello to 500,000 people.
Finally.
How are you doing, brother? You good? This is a very good friend of mine. This is Alo Kem, aka the Roving Naga. We've been friends for over a year.
I'm so happy he came.
We've been talking about this plan for maybe over a year.
Yeah.
Over 1 year we've been talking about this adventure. Females cannot be arrested before sunrise and after sunset. What if they do something illegal?
Then I don't know, but
Does that mean that women can just go and do a bunch of illegal things?
no, they have to get a proper warrant.
A proper warrant to arrest them?
Yeah.
There you go. So if you're a woman and you don't feel safe in your own country, come here to Nagaland. You can commit crimes before sunrise and after sunset, and they won't arrest you. How much do I owe you, madam? 200. 250? 250. There you are. We've got the world's youngest shopkeeper here. We've got all of this stuff to take the village, and just as a bit of a gift, got some chips, got some choco pies. Hey, this is for you. You can get some sweets. There you go. This village that we're heading to now, I'm going to ask them some questions. I want to find out, you know, if it's been seen and pieces of it have been recovered, why has it not been documented? If it's a British plane or American plane or a Japanese plane, why hasn't it been documented and reported to authorities? Because somewhere out there is a family that lost a son, a husband, 80 years ago in a plane crash, and they have no idea what happened to them. So they're the kind of questions we're going to ask, and it should give us a bit more concrete information before we head to the crash site tomorrow. So it's been about 2 hours now on this one-track road. We are getting seriously deep. And we haven't even begun to think about the actual trekking. It's all the way to this village, and then when we return to the village tomorrow, or in a couple of days, that's when the trekking's gonna start. So it's just extremely remote. So you think that where do you think the plane is?
The plane crashed beyond that mountain.
Beyond that mountain there.
Crashed beyond that one, I guess. I tried climbing that side, okay?
So you've tried this before, right?
Yeah, but it was impossible for me.
So what did you do? You came around.
Yeah, I came around there.
You came around the
There's
bottom.
A big river there.
Big river,
Yeah.
and then you cut around the back of it.
Yeah.
And it was just too difficult.
Too difficult.
The jungle was too thick.
Too thick. Look at the jungle.
Yeah, bro.
Just imagine during the World War II time.
Yeah.
How big this jungle will be.
Yeah. This is just for miles and miles and miles and miles. It's just thick jungle in every direction. Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you? What's your name?
Fine. Joshua.
Again? Joshua?
Yeah.
Nice, great name. Christian name.
Yeah, Christian,
It's a
yeah.
Christian name. I'm Michael, another Christian name.
Okay.
Okay, I have many questions, Joshua. But first, I just bought some snacks for you and your family, just to say thank you. Just to say thank you for inviting us here. Just some snacks for you and your family. You're very welcome. I mean, when I heard about this story 1 year ago, that there is a plane in the jungle,
Yeah.
my initial reaction was, surprise.
Oh.
You know? But you said you think it could be British. British plane.
I think all the elders are say during the Second World War.
During the Second World War.
1944.
Yeah.
The plane was hit by Japanese.
Hit by Japanese.
Yeah.
Fired by Japanese. Okay, and then it crashed here.
Right here.
How far? Do you know how far away it is? By walking, how many hours do you think?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Only 2 hours. Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
That's all I'm doing.
There is no road.
There's no road.
We need to see.
We have to cut.
I mean,
through
it's
jungles.
quite so. It's quite literally just like a. There's no path.
Nothing.
It's just
And we have to cut through the jungle with a machete. And
very cool. We have to cut through the jungle with a machete
No,
to get
kind
to
of
it.
like
I think sometimes because of the rain, because it's in the, I think it's in the stream kind of thing, something like that.
Yeah.
Stream or something like that.
Yeah, like a river.
Yeah. So sometimes when during the rainy season it's not visible,
Yeah.
but I think it's a drought season, so I think it will be very much visible.
Yeah. Joshua, do you think that the plane is the pieces are visible to see?
To see.
Yeah? So there are some. So you think right now there are pieces of the plane in the jungle?
Yeah.
That's very, very interesting. And I really can't wait to go and have a look. But then I want to know, well, why weren't they identified? Why weren't they? If it's a British plane, why did no one call the UK? All these questions that I have. God, I've got so many questions running around in my head. Hello, sir. How are you?
I don't know English.
You don't know English? Well, maybe
I am farmer.
that's okay. So, your name is?
So you're looking.
So you know.
So you know.
Yeah.
So you know. Nice to meet you, sir.
참 정말 시사일라모. 내가 정말 시사. 사기 본 시교. 다렉션을 보이야. 저 참아서 뭐. 세 내려마 정시 본스요. 지번 정상 레빈자.
अच्छा.
뭐 저라는 의미 너무 의미스래. 좀 그냥 로 그래서 좀 들어줘. 자 티가 하고 잘라비네 내 서로 미셔. 나오니 좀 가리린.
좀 가라.
그 마운틴 롱은 소녀 힐톱 그 슈즈르즈고 스키페 좀 가리린. 좀 가리. 뭐들 지출라 때문에 그 위트네스인데 아야모. 벌써 또 미면도 힌츠나. 그렇게 긴기 이가 그렇게 시 저거 로즈 쓴 거가 저건 릴라죠. 그러니까 자라고는 시야위를 소자이 아저츠 나츠 후즈 쓴 거들에 매닝진 내가 안진 거들에 아크레인 거들고 아저kun스 나란츠 잠스 투판 포도미요. 메르즈 zelaishi 뜨면 좀 크렌들라모 로드 아스여든 로 보디든 zel에 리보 많이 본 리본 웬가스 데 본some bom이 발에 본 bom이 지금 거가 메트르즈메 콜렉스 프레리 맨 진들가 슬롬다고 엑송 타고 뭔지냐 아테테기 데 파이브든 마에 되기든 것들은 저담에 프라 좀 잘에 보디 그서
인증 그 비슷해.
인증을 강킹을 내고물라세뇨 담에 저거 fut로 비닐을 줘요.
Yeah. So what I'm really interested in doing, my plan is to look for the plane, try to identify where it's from, and then try to somehow identify who was flying the plane, and then I can go to their families in Britain or America or wherever and tell them what happened.
Actually, it's like this that during the monsoon season,
Yeah.
due to
The river.
flood, the sediment of the rock,
Yeah.
and then the erosions,
Yeah.
they covered some parts of. Sometimes it's visible.
So you've been there.
Yeah.
You've been to the place.
Yeah, I've been there once.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's visible, and sometimes it's not visible because the mud erosions comes and
Yeah.
dump it all over
The course of the
area.
So do you think there is a possibility that it's covered? Or do you think that it might be uncovered?
I believe it won't be fully covered.
Yes.
The river.
I'm going to try to go to the river to try to see the plane. Not tonight. No, on Wednesday. Wednesday. What do you think? Do you think it's
Wednesday.
possible, sir?
Pardon?
You think it's possible? Possible to go there? on Wednesday?
No, I'm strong. No,
Oh, that's okay.
my feet is not.
So I'm sure
strong.
you're stronger than me, my friend.
I'm not.
I'm sure you're stronger than me.
I
After
cannot
you.
walk like you.
That's okay, brother. Well, I'll take some pictures for you. Beautiful Nagaland. Hello, madam.
Hi.
How are you? So nice to meet you.
I'm
So nice.
fine.
Good. So great to meet you. Thank you, sir. What a beautiful home. Thank you so much. So this gentleman here, he rediscovered the plane about 20 years after it went down. I think in the 70s. And he has a piece of it. He recovered a piece of it. So we're going to have a look at that before we start our journey on Wednesday. This is mental. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this is the first actual genuine piece of evidence I have that this thing actually exists. This is a piece of the plane that was recovered. Can I ask you, when did you find this? What year? 19...
Didn't check out.
那紧张没少。
30 years. Maybe in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah, probably.
80s or 90s. So in the 80s or 90s, this was recovered from the site.
좀 비로소래.
They have taken out the gunpowder.
Yeah.
He has taken out the gunpowder because it may explode.
Yeah.
There are cases
Yeah.
like this in Nagaland, like that in Nagaland, where
Yeah.
they find out old bombs and
Same
like,
in Laos. I was in Laos recently, most bombed country in the world, and
Yeah,
there were
they
so
try
many
to-
unexplored. And the kids got
Yeah,
to them.
yeah.
Kids play with them, and then they get their
and they try
head-
to break this thing and sell it to the scrap dealers.
앞에 보면서 영어서 우간이 비나 우간이 비온으로. 우간 노츠베 아케비 헤베로 부즈라고 그래 실라서. 1960 64 5 was
They found a British bomb. It's
Your elder brother was killed by a
bomb.
bomb.
Yeah.
앞에 딩으로 좀 백간이 비노 안에서 가비온 전으로 그라서
So I think their parents found the bomb in the jungle and might have hidden it, but since they were kids, they don't know it was a bomb and it was explosive. So they took it out and was playing with the thing and it blasted.
And it blasted.
Yeah, and it was
That's
killed
awful.
by-
1963.
살로하면서 브리티스네 나 조신스 그 괴로로 자판은 넘거가 페게게마모 페게마 hil도 가즈즈 비용라냐오슬로 아가즈즈 부라지슈베 쉐나오 신태서로 베슬라 똑다벨라라 노베슬라오 브리티스네 그로 브리티스네 오슬라 진인제 저는
Pick cream is Japan. Pick cream.
자 비용라냐 hil도 가즈 비용라냐모 로드 브리티스네 타메서 고에마파 줄로면서 전조 신년 비용라냐슬로 발로미나 그 기빈사를 아니면 날아니 없라니 저 타메스로는 라냐 언정이라고 봐니라냐 플란츠 잭파이터는 고셔는 거로 bomбин슬라서 그래서 bomбин슬에 고한달고 뭐하더라 힘이비해서 브리티스는 bomб라니 그래 페리가 만든슬에 러타플라뇨스로 저 카르잘라뇨 저배 시엔 상면 배트기 정해서 시 사실이다 메딜린 현상만
The bomb, the metal
Yeah.
as a bell for the church.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy because metal is one of it's expensive for us.
Yeah.
During those days, it's
Yeah.
not easy for us to get access to metals and
Yeah.
irons and all.
That's so ironic, right? It's so ironic that you used something like the casing of a bomb and then turned it into something to be used for church and worship. Isn't that so ironic? It's so interesting to me. Wow. That's so cool, man. Wow. Now everyone's laughing.
Very funny.
Very funny. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Sir, I appreciate it so much. Thank you very, very much for sharing that with me. Thank you. So that was a very successful interlude to this journey. We've got proof that the plane is there. We've met some people that can take us there on Wednesday. And now I have to travel 3 hours back on those awful roads in the complete pitch black. I'm not looking forward to it at all. The next time you see me, we'll be getting ready to enter the jungle on Wednesday. Now this is betel nut, and it's one of the most addictive drugs in the world. And in Nagaland, it grows on the bloody trees. How lucky are we? Thank you so much, madam. Perfect. I'm just getting some, wait. Tamil and biddies for the journey.
Oh, really?
What do you think? How are you, brother? You good? Do you want me to take? Yeah, take.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to, where are we going to go shopping? Here or in the...
That side.
That side, okay. क्या हाल है भाई? ठीक है. I need to brush up on my Hindi again. मेरा हिंदी अच्छा नहीं है. This is one of the, I think after the Carolina Reaper, the Naga chili is one of the spiciest chilies in the world. And Alo eats it like an apple.
Yeah.
Hey brother, how are you? Very good, very good. I meet so many people here in Nagaland, like, and everyone knows who I am, and they always go, hello Mike, how are you? And I go, hey, you're that Naga guy. Oh no. And a tree has fallen out on the road. And it rained last night. Maybe this is God's way of telling us not to go.
No. He's saying, have patience.
It's not God's way of telling me not to go. It's God's way of saying, have patience. I promise you, we are going to start the jungle adventure soon. We're going to take Roving Naga's car, a bit more comfortable. We can sit together. We've also got a lot of food and gear, and the guys wanted like 2 bottles of rum, so I've got some rum. It'll be more comfortable in the car. But look at this place, man. We're quite literally out in the middle of nowhere. I've been coming to Nagaland for about 3 years, and every time I come, I'm reminded how much I love it. Just totally silent. The sound of birds, bugs, sheep. Stunning. Let's go. So the roving Naga here, he isn't just a fountain of wisdom. He isn't just a very knowledgeable, experienced man. He's also a YouTuber. He has his own YouTube channel. It's one of the reasons we met each other is through his YouTube channel. And he specializes in jungle survival, jungle living, right? How to eat, how to live, how to survive completely out in the wild with nothing. One of the things that I'm looking forward to, just as much as I'm looking forward to hopefully finding this plane, is doing some jungle camping. We're going to be camping out tonight completely. We have no tents. We have nothing.
Yes.
How are we going to be sleeping?
We'll make a shelter.
Yeah.
Out of the, like the jungle thing.
Yeah.
Jungle. So everything will be made up of the jungle thing. The bamboos and banana leaves and all.
So go and check out I'm going to put a thing for his YouTube channel.
Yes.
If you want to, he's dedicated the past 4 years of his life to teaching people how to live and how to survive in the wild. And it's the most authentic content you could possibly see, genuinely. So check out Arlo's YouTube. I'll put a thing up here. I'll put a link in the description. And I'm going to plug it a bunch more times. Please go and check out his YouTube channel because it's seriously, seriously good stuff.
Thank you.
Hello, brother. Hello, sir. Hello. Hey. locals or the farmers will burn the crops to get ready for the new harvest. Instead of cutting it and doing it in a more kind of ethical way, they'll just burn the lot. It's the most efficient way of doing it. So this whole sky is basically filled with smoke right now. So apparently this project that we're doing, and the word of my arrival is spread around to the different villages, right?
Yes.
And all of the villagers in the area are very excited for this journey, for this project. Do you think, when was the last time a foreigner's been to this village?
Me?
No, when was the last time a foreigner came to this village?
I don't think any foreigner apart from the missionaries have
Missionaries.
visited this
Yeah,
place.
so yeah, maybe 100 years ago?
Yeah,
maybe 100 years ago there was American Christian missionaries that came and introduced Christianity to Nagaland. That was the last time a foreigner stepped foot in any one of these villages. Hi. Great to see you again, sir.
Okay.
I hear you are you're the general of the village. Is that correct?
No.
You're the president of the village.
Chief of
The-
head GB.
You're the head GV.
Village GV.
You're like the Ang. You're the Ang?
Yeah, like.
Yeah? You're like the Ang of the village.
Ang.
Ang, the Ang, that's it, the Ang.
My father is established this village.
Your father established this village?
Yeah.
In what year? What year? When did he establish the village?
1978. Let's do my father grave. Do you want to make your house this village?
Oh, maybe one day. Maybe one day. I don't know. I think for me, it's a
If you
little
need,
bit.
I'll give you one plot of land.
You give me one plot of land? Oh,
Yeah.
sir, that would be an absolute honour. Maybe one day, if time permits.
I'll give you one plot of land.
Oh, thank
to
you,
make
sir.
it
That means
to
so
build,
much to me.
Your house.
That really means a lot to me. Thank you, sir. Do you need some help?
No need.
No need.
I'll try myself. Yeah. You just see here.
Wow. Your father's name was?
Yeah, written there.
Nurilo King and Zotoli King. That's his wife?
Yeah.
Wow. He died on the same day he was born.
Yeah.
20th March.
Same one.
Same day.
Yes.
20 March 1916, 20 March 1991.
Yeah.
Wow, what are the chances? Was your father here when the American missionaries came?
Yeah, he was, all this history.
Yeah, I know a lot of the history. The American missionaries, the British came and colonized, and then the American missionaries came and introduced Christianity and built churches.
He told us, he always told us like that.
Yeah.
And Japan war is here, 1944, no?
There's Japanese War. Yeah.
He was served right from 39
Yeah.
to 44.
1944. Wow. So 1944, it was the year he stopped being the chairman, and that was when the Japanese were fighting the British, and a lot of the dogfights happened here over Nagaland. So this is a Rengma village, correct?
Yeah.
It's a Rengma village, and Nagaland is distributed over some different tribes. This area is the Rengma tribe. They have their own language, they have their own dialect, they have their own cultures, their own customs, their own food. It's very interesting.
Village chief.
He was the village chief.
Yeah.
Wow.
He first of all he established this village.
Wow.
Right, my father established this village. No?
Wow. So I've just arrived back in the village again, and one of our guides, just met him, Mr. King, who's been to the crash site a few times. He showed me this, and it looks like a piece of the engine, maybe. I'm sure that some of my viewers can identify what this is. Piece of the engine, piece of something. But this is just more evidence that there is a plane down there. We're going to speak to Mr. King. Mr. King, could you tell us, when did you find this?
95.
1995. 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Very cool.
He and his friend, they went to that site.
Yeah.
And they bought many stuff from there.
Really?
Yeah, they bought. I think how many did you guys? Three of them went to the jungle,
Yeah.
the side, and they bought many stuff from there
Yeah.
in 1995. And he also bought something like this, but a small piece. What's better? A small piece like this, but that thing would not stop making sound at night.
Really?
It's keep beeping like beep beep.
Like a piece of engine or something, or like a
Small piece. So the piece won't stop like making sound.
yeah.
So his father got very angry. He said, "I can't sleep at night. Why did you bought this from that side?
Yeah.
It's like a curse or something, you know."
Yeah.
It might have been like there must be a ghost or something. Of
Yeah.
that kind, and so he threw it away.
He threw it away.
Yeah.
And I know it was a long 30 years ago, but does he remember how many pieces? Was it a big crash site? Like what else did he see down there?
Just explain the scenario.
Yes,
no?
please. Yeah.
Don't say bini tak chone chebi hulu la. Le. Le. Asui du hulu mara.
Windows style.
Mo khuli ki no julo zam.
Thank you. What's your name?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Azana,
Azena.
ami nam tu Viroli.
Viroli.
Ami sama.
Viroli. My name is Michael.
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 Acha.
That's right. The plan is head off, pack the bags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Distribute this among them.
Distribute this among the guys and head down there. If we can make it to the site today, great. If not, it's okay. We just find a nice place to camp. And then we wake up in the morning, maybe 6 o'clock, or whenever we wake up. And then we can, again, go to follow Mr. King to the crash site. Sound good?
Yeah, that's fair.
Excellent. I'm starting to get quite anxious now, quite nervous. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name Wachlo.
What's up? Nice to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you. I'm starting to get quite anxious now, quite nervous. I can't explain the feeling of when you've been when you've been planning something for so long, like this, something so ambitious, and it's all actually starting to happen. It's a very, very nerve-wracking feeling. Goodbye, ladies. Thank you.
Goodbye, ladies.
Goodbye, ladies. Ah, bro, it's a mixture of excitement, nerves, fear. See some pictures.
Okay.
I'll go and have a quick look. I would love to see some pictures.
Whenever you come back now,
Yeah.
this is most important.
Wow. The first missionary to Nagaland. Edward W. Clark, the first American that brought Christianity to Nagaland. I'll have a look at this,
After
sir.
you came back, you
When
can
I come
take
back,
out-
I'd love to have a look.
Yeah.
Sir, thank you so much.
You come and
Thank you. You
check
take
out
care
the
of yourself. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
I've been 2 Golden Jubilee.
2 Golden Jubilees.
Yeah, 2 Golden Jubilee.
Sir, you show me tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. So as you can see here, this jungle just goes for miles and miles and miles. This road was made for logging and it ends up here and then we enter the jungle. I'm shitting my pants. The thing is, these guys, they grew up in the jungle. Nothing scares them. They're good at walking, they're good at climbing. I grew up in Portsmouth, England, which is not the jungle. So, I'm not good at this. I'm not, fucking hell. I just nearly fell just then. Yeah, I keep slipping up. Oh, fuck. Dude, we haven't even started yet and I'm already fucking falling all over the place. Yeah. Fuck's sake. I am gonna die doing YouTube one day, bro. Yeah, sure. Sorry that I'm so slow, bro.
No, that's all right.
So I imagine that was the easy part. The guides are hunting probably squirrel, you think?
Yeah, squirrels.
See, it's moments like this that make me just seem like the biggest pussy in the world. I'm struggling to walk on this path. My guide has gone to get, just looking. You got it? Nice, good shot.
I'll leave the leg part, the wing part. That's how we are communicating.
So roving Naga is communicating to our guides via using this kind of like war cry. Very, very high-pitched, loud sound. And they just communicate back and forth to each other to let them know where we are. Left here, I guess.
Left.
Ant's nest. Look at those ants. Ooh.
They're going to bite. It's very painful.
Are they biting ants?
Yeah, it's very painful. This
Really?
one. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's got venom.
They've got venom in them. Huh?
Hunter's camp.
Hunter's camp.
Hunter's camp.
Hunter's camp. So, we've reached a nice little clearing here. The boys are setting up a camp, I guess. How are you, boys? Very good?
Fine.
Everyone happy?
Happy.
Very good. Let's be happy together.
Yes.
So, camping here? Cool.
For the night.
For the night. And is it much further?
10, 15 minutes.
10, 15 minutes.
We'll
Cool.
go down the stream.
Yeah,
Along the stream.
along the stream. Yeah. Do you want to check it out tonight? What time is that?
Might as well. 3:18.
We got loads of time.
It took us exactly 1 hour to reach here.
Did it take us 1 hour? Dude, it took us longer than 1 hour. It felt for me, that felt like 3 hours.
Chungara.
This stream is called Chungara.
Chungara.
Meaning? What does it mean?
Meaning the river where, the stream where, the river where the hunted the wild elephant or the slaughtered the wild elephant. No?
This is the stream where a wild elephant was killed.
Yeah.
So they
It was
named-
hunted.
Hunted.
Yeah.
And they named it after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So what are the boys doing now? They're just smoking this out just to start a fire, or?
Yes, just cleaning the area.
Also, I remember last time we camped together, smoking also stops insects from coming, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Insect repellent. Yeah, it's a natural insect repellent. Smoking the fuck out of the camp like this. Fucking bugs. I didn't bring, again, I said this when I was on the Great Wall of China, I didn't bring any insect repellent. I've got like 6 bottles of like the world's best insect repellent at my home in Vietnam. Fuck off.
Okay. Look at how he's striking.
Yeah.
It's technique. Yeah. For us, it will be tong.
Yeah. So you think it might rain tonight?
It will.
Yeah?
A little bit.
It will rain?
Yeah.
That's fun. You can see here, this is all, these are all like old leaves. This hasn't been used for a long time. So these guys are gonna replace them with these. What type of tree is this? Right, what type of tree? Bamboo?
It's a
Banana leaf.
Yeah.
Banana
It's
leaf.
a wild banana leaf.
Big banana leaves. We're gonna set them up here, and that should protect us from the rain. And then we're literally gonna sleep on this tonight with nothing else. It should be. I think it's maybe like 1 square. Doing this out here with these guys, they're just professionals, man. They've been doing this since they were babies. What are we using this for, roving?
They're going to make a string,
A string,
a rope,
a rope.
a bamboo string.
Slum nara.
You can use both.
Watch and learn.
Watch and learn. I'm trying. And then wrap it round.
Voila. And then you have to
Just twist.
twist that together.
And that's very strong,
And
right?
that is done.
Done. Dude, you're a fucking expert. Very, very impressive. What's happening over this part of the jungle? Shooting stuff.
Chicken at my place.
I shot a chicken first time at your place. Granted, the chicken was about 10 meters away, so it didn't really have much that much of a hope. So, when you're as useless as I am, the only thing to do is chew tamul. Mr. King, tamul. Have. You're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. And this is betel nut. It's the only place, I know that in Papua New Guinea it's really, really popular, and here in Nagaland it's very popular as well. This is the leaf, it's a special kind of leaf, and this is the lime, and what you do is, you get the betel nut, you wrap it in the leaf, and this lime, it's really gross actually, it kind of like makes very small little cuts. It's very acidic, so it makes small little cuts in your cheek, and then whatever is in this, the drug in this betel nut, goes directly into your bloodstream. Is that a plane or a thunder?
Thunder. It's gonna rain.
Fucking hell.
Rain is coming.
It's gonna rain hard.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's gonna make the walk back quite dangerous tomorrow.
It's okay.
Is there another way to go?
No.
That's the only way.
No.
Fuck. Punchviga, you speak Rengma, you speak English, and you speak Nagamese,
Hindi.
and Sumi, and Hindi.
And Hindi.
You speak 5 languages,
Yeah.
bro. So I'm saying these guys are just so impressive. I've travelled to 60 different countries, and I only speak English. This dude can speak 5 languages and speaks English very, very well. Your English is excellent, Punchviga. Your English is really good, brother.
So the squirrels can
Yeah.
forecast the weather so much.
They know when it's going to rain.
Yeah. So when it's gonna rain in the evening, actually, it comes out in the evening to have their food. Okay.
Yeah.
They have its food. So, but when it's going to rain, the day it's going to rain.
Yeah.
They come out during the daytime.
Yeah.
And they complete everything.
They already did their PhD in weather forecast.
The squirrels studied the weather.
Yeah.
Dude. Even the squirrels in Nagaland are smarter than me. I'm getting distracted from the reason I'm actually here. My guides think that 15 minutes, if we follow the stream for 15 minutes, it will be at the site that they found pieces, and it's at the site that they believe the engine is. There is a strong, strong possibility that I do not find this engine. I do not find this plane. I'm just looking for anything that can help me identify where it's from. You know, if it's got a number on it, you know, hopefully we find out that it's British or Japanese, whatever. If it's got a number on it that can give me just a number, anything, that I can take it to its home country, whatever. I can give it to an expert and say, can you help me identify this plane? Ugh. I just hope this isn't all for nothing. You have bears in Nagaland?
Black bears.
Black bears?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Many.
In this area?
Yes.
Yeah, many Himalayan bears.
I shot one.
Are they dangerous?
Until unless we do harm, we do no harm.
If you do no harm, then they...
They don't.
Do you, Punchwiga, do you know anyone that's ever been killed by a wild animal?
Elephant, yeah, elephant attack, hog attack,
Hog attack,
bear attack.
bear attack?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to
When you're in the jungle, there's no flat surface to leave your cup if you're drinking water or whiskey, as these boys are going to be drinking. So you make your cup and then you make a thing in the bottom, right? And then I'm shit at it, but that will stand there. Well, it won't, but I'm doing it. But you stick it in the ground and then it just stands there and you don't have to worry about your drink falling over. Is that the most innovative thing you've ever seen in your entire life?
Also more than enough.
More than enough, yeah. The guides, and again, they're not guides, they're just dudes that I hired from the local village. I bought them a litre of rum. They big drinkers out here, so I bought them a litre of rum. So tonight we're gonna drink, we're gonna eat, and hopefully the boys won't be too hungover tomorrow, so that we can actually. I said to them, I was like, look, please don't get too hungover, because tomorrow's one of the most important days of my life. It's just started absolutely shitting it down with rain. Maybe this is God again telling us not to go.
No. It's telling us to have patience.
It's telling us to have patience. It's shitting it down. I don't think it's going to last very long, but rain is not what you want right now. We just heard thunder again. Fuck. There's only one thing to do. There's only one thing to do when it's thundering, raining. Tamil.
Tamil, yeah. When you're happy, Tamil. When you're
sad, Tamil.
When you're drunk,
Tamil.
When you wake up, Tamil.
Tamil. When you go to sleep,
Tamil.
Tamil.
So Tamil is a remedy for everything.
Tamil's a remedy for everything.
Yeah.
See, always look on the bright side of life. Did it rain? Yes. But tomorrow, less dust and...
The leaf which you are feeling slippery.
Yeah.
It won't feel that way again.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. I'm happy. You guys are so good at making me feel happy. Maybe it's the whiskey. I don't know. So, before we get too drunk, let's talk about tomorrow. So the plane, we think maybe the crash site is 15 minutes walking this way.
20 minutes.
15-20 minutes. Yeah. And that is the exact location that Mr. King found the previous pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. So, possibly, maybe, we might find something.
Yeah, we might find something. Hopefully. We'll hope for the best.
Well, let's hope for the best. Yeah. Let's do it, brother. Tomorrow morning. What time? 6 a.m.?
6? I don't think we'll make it out at 6.
7?
7? Chalo?
Chalo 7?
Yeah.
Let's do 7 is the time. Because we can leave our bags here, no?
Yeah.
Leave our bags here and then we can wander down. Cool.
Yeah. Good line.
Double Tamil.
Good. Very good.
Very good. Oh, river shrimp.
River shrimp.
Wow.
It smells good.
Smells very good.
Oh man, look at the thing, bro. Look at the thing.
Thank you, brother. Oh, bro.
Kankwa.
That's good.
It's called kankwa in our dialect.
Kankwa.
Kankwa, yeah.
My language, kankwa.
Kankwa. Very cool. Very cool. That is a piece of fatty, meaty Nagaland pork cooked in a bamboo. No, this was cooked in a pot.
How is the salt?
That's fucking good. Good? Good, bro?
Good. All good.
Yeah. Is he okay? Throwing up?
He's done.
He's done.
So,
Yep. It rained the whole night. Thunder, lightning. I got bitten by something at about 1 a.m. on my neck. And over the course of the next 30 minutes, just intense itching just spread all on my neck, my head and up my back, even now on my neck here. Oh, it was not nice, not nice. See, this is why you should always, if you're going to cook with bamboo, you should always look inside for spiders. Are you going to eat now or have this little lunch? Eat after. We can eat now if you guys, I mean I'm not going to eat now, but you guys can eat now. So I think the plan is, here's the plan. Obviously you guys can get down there quicker, right? Yeah. So you go ahead, or maybe these two guys, Mr. King, they go down because they know the site, right? Yeah. So they head down there, they identify the site. Yeah. They can start looking for stuff. Okay. They can start clearing things. Yeah. And then by the time we get down there, we look together. Yeah. What do you think?
That's all good.
Good plan?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. These guys are taking their time. My guys, they woke up and now they're cooking and it's fine, it's great, we've got to eat, but you know what I mean? I'd rather just make my way down there. Because then we've also got to go back up that thing again. That bug, whatever it is that bit me, they think it was a caterpillar. The caterpillar that crawled along my neck, and then when I was scratching it, I like spread along the hairs, and then I got allergic or something like that, so itchy as fuck. Should be moving out very, very quickly. Alright, so I'm making a move now finally down to the crash site. Again, I don't know if I'm going to find anything. The sky's just gone dark and I've just heard thunder, so that's not good. Chalo.
how is the rock and everything? It's so slippery.
Fucking slippery, bro.
This is so damn slippery.
So slippery, man. The rocks are very slippery.
Yeah, because of the rain.
You think the plants are poisonous?
Yeah, don't touch these things.
Don't touch them?
Yeah, don't touch.
Okay.
Some plants are poisonous. If you touch them, you will be agony.
Agony, fuck, okay. The thing is, the guides say 20 minutes, but their 20 minutes and my 20 minutes, very, very different. Parkour!
Just imagine 80 years back from now. Trapped in this jungle with no food, no supplies, less knowledge of the jungle. You don't need the enemy to kill you. The jungle itself will kill you.
Thunder. I'm really pissed off. These guys that I hired, you know, I said let's get going at 7. The rain stopped about 7:30, and it was dry for an hour and a half. And they were fucking around. Should have just said, look, let's fucking leave at 7 o'clock. This way? This might be the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my entire life. Roving! Fucking hell. Fuck this rain, bro! You can see how this thing hasn't been like seen in so many years. It's just so deep in the jungle. That's just darkness down there. You have to climb up?
Yeah.
Fuck me, bro.
Make sure you don't fall here.
Yeah, no shit, dude. That's fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, you go first.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You can.
That's slippy, bro.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man.
Oh no! Don't pull that much. Don't pull that much. That is loose. Oh shit! Yeah. Just hop. Just hop. Yeah.
Oh god. I knew it was going to be tough, but I just didn't expect it to be this dangerous, man. We should have left so much earlier, Punchwiga. Okay, chalo. Fuck's sake, bro. How the fuck?
No, don't jump. Just slide in.
Yeah, but I can't get my ass on it.
Yeah, you can get your ass on it. Yeah. And yeah, now you can. You grab the rope. You can slide. Yeah.
Fuck, bro. That was fucking dangerous, and getting back's going to be potentially worse. What? They're there.
They're down there.
Yeah, have they found a spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the exact spot.
They think it where? They think it crashed
Around here.
around there.
Yeah, just after this.
Is there any way of reaching?
Yeah, we have to reach there.
How the fuck are we going to do that? I'm worried that I'm not going to make it down there.
It's here only.
It's there only? Yeah. Okay, but how do we get there?
Here.
Climb up and round?
Yeah.
Is that a leech?
Yeah.
Can you pull it off for me? He's already down there, right? So what you do is, because that's dangerous as fuck, right? For me. I'm not as skilled as you boys. I'm not as talented as you when it comes to jungle stuff. So the crash site's just here. Yeah. These guys go ahead, right? They have a look around for stuff. What do we think? Yeah? I just don't think that if there's nothing there, you got something on your eyebrow. If there's nothing there, then that's a fucking big risk. So you go ahead and look. If you see something, then we'll talk about it. Or maybe you stay with me, we'll send these guys. What would you rather do? Or I stay here with Punchwiga and you go. Talk to me. What do you want to do?
It's okay.
You go.
Let them go. And if they find anything out, they will call out.
Yeah.
Maybe we can risk it.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just such a big drop, man. If you fall there, you're fucked.
You're totally fucked.
And it's just down here. So if you want to know where the line is for my sense of adventure, it's right there. The thing is, man, like, we've obviously come all this way. Apparently the site's around the corner. We've sent the two guys to go and have a look. If there's something there, then maybe we'll go. Well, roving at least will go and document it. But for me, someone that didn't grow up here, someone that isn't, this is my first time on this kind of terrain in my entire life. And I'm wearing a fucking linen shirt. If you slip here, if I slip here and break my ankle, it's fucking game over. I don't even know how you would rescue someone like that. I don't even know how. I don't even know how. Just sitting here, you're reminded how remote you are and how far away you are, and then you think about this pilot who was probably in his early 20s. Imagine the last thoughts he had when he was hit by a plane, whether it was Japanese, British, whatever. Imagine his last thoughts. All you can see below you is hundreds of miles of jungle. It's a scary thought to face for a young man in his last moments of life. And I just hope that I managed to tell his story. Yeah. It's been about an hour now since the guys left, which I guess is good news. No news is good news. They're just around this corner here. It's a shame. It's a shame I'm not helping them find it, but you know, where do you draw the line? You know, I'm not an adventurer. I'm not an explorer. I'm not anywhere close to an expert in this kind of thing. I'm just an idiot with a camera. Yeah. This doesn't look very hopeful. Yeah. Any news? Talk to me.
We reached the spot.
Yeah.
We dug,
Yeah.
but we didn't find any.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Not one thing.
Yeah, no one thing.
All the things have gone under the debris.
Under the ground.
Yeah, under the ground. Yeah, under the gravel and stuff.
Actually, I've captured a video. I've
Yeah.
captured the spot.
Okay.
And then Mike, this was the site where the engine was seen long back, and then we were trying our best to find out. But due to the mud carried down by the river during the monsoon, it's been filled up. The pond has been filled up, so it's a bit difficult to see. But we are trying our best whether we could find it or not. We are hoping for the best.
As you can see, the one minuscule shovel we had between the five of us wasn't going to do the job, and a metal detector would have been lovely right now. I thought all hope was completely lost, but I was about to find out that this journey was far from over.
During the monsoon, the
Yeah.
river brings all the mud and covered this area.
Yeah.
So we couldn't find anything. We tried to dig.
Okay.
But
Brother, thank you.
yeah, most
Give me a hug. Well, chaps, I don't know what I was expecting. There's been 80 monsoons since that plane crashed, and it's on a river. And I know people are going to be saying, why on earth did you think that was possible? I've been thinking about this for a very long time, very, very long time. And there was a 99% chance of me finding nothing, but I knew that I wasn't going to be able to rest until I'd gone to look for it myself. And I think if there's anything you can take away from that, it's like I've still checked something off up here. I've still checked something off, you know? I can now put this to rest. Well, I say I can put it to rest, not yet. We're going to a village called Yankiri. The reason I haven't been there yet is because I only heard about this yesterday from this other village. They're from the other district, which is on the other side of the river. And it's only a short drive from this village. Now, apparently, they also have some pieces of this plane that they've collected in the past 80 years, or I guess 30 years ago, beyond that. We're going to go there. We're going to just check these pieces out, take pictures, get stories, and then hopefully I can go back to the UK, because I'm going back to the UK soon. I can go back to the UK and I can make some phone calls, I can send some emails, and I can try to identify where this plane came from and who was in it. The story's not over yet. Yeah.
Monkey sound.
Monkey sound. You know what I fancy for dinner? Bit of monkey. Very good, bro. Getting out of the jungle was way more difficult than going in. Now that I'm out of the jungle, I'm feeling very down. I feel like I failed. I feel like if there was ever going to be a chance to, you know, uncover this mystery of the fucking plane in the jungle, that was it. Hey doggy, hey doggy. Let's walk through a village that I haven't seen a white dude in 100 years. Hey! Oh no, running away. Hey bro. Bosh, good job bro. Be careful with that knife.
He's one of the person, okay? He's one of the person.
Hello sir, what's your name?
My name is Jacob.
Jacob. Yeah. Christian name. Yeah, Michael. We have Bible names. Nice to meet you, sir. So, Rogan was just telling me about this man. Yeah.
Now he's one of the person who bought, the metals from the plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went together. They cut off the metal and they bought many stuff. And in some of the metal pieces, there were numbers. There were serial numbers. And all, but his sister sold them to the scrap dealers.
Your sister sold them to the scrap dealers. Oh. Oh God. Okay, and you don't think there's anything that remains? Can you ask him? Hello, sir. Oh, you look so fresh, bro. Mate, wearing the Lacoste, man. Don't sit near me. I smell... You smell so
That's
good,
alright, no
bro.
doubt.
You smell so good. I smell like a... I smell bad.
I smell lavender.
You smell like lavender. I smell like shit. But Joshua here was just on the phone to one of the neighbouring villages, and they've asked us... They told us to come, right?
Yeah.
They have a piece of the plane with a number on it, but apparently it's quite difficult to make out. So we're gonna go there now. Punch, are you gonna join us?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, perfect. You smell so good, bro. You smell this. I wish you could smell what I'm smelling right now. I smell, and you can smell me from here as well. And I smell gross, dude. Okay, let's go to this village.
We both smell like a buffalo.
Right then, boys. Right then, roving Naga. Right then, best smelling man in the entire of Nagaland. Let's please, dear God, please, let's find something that can give us something to take away from this.
Stop.
Oh, right. So this is an even more remote village.
Yeah.
I can't believe that, dude. That guy retrieved pieces of the plane with numbers all over them, and his sister sold it to the scrap dealer. I would have given her 10 times the amount of money that she would have got from selling it for scrap.
100 times.
100 times I would have given her. This road's making me nervous. At this point, I just want to get out alive. Village. Hi. Hello. Man. These people must be thinking. Contrigo.
Yes.
These people must be thinking, why is there a white man come all the way to this edge of come to the edge of the world?
They must be wondering.
They must be wondering. I've come all the way to the edge of the world. Yeah, thank you, bro. Come all the way to the edge of the world to look at a piece of metal. Hello, sir. How are you? Michael, nice to meet you. What's he saying?
Yeah, he has something.
He has something.
That is the thing.
Itu tuh bola burakan sopi jangan buke.
Oh.
Hanga jadi kira bisnya jangan buke gina nyala kasih dah.
Them, but
Yeah.
others also. Many people went down there to carry the metals. And
Yeah.
stuff from there.
Because people wanted to use it for scrap metal,
Scrap
right?
metal
People
or
wanted
the
to sell them.
Tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, tools.
Tools.
They're making dowels and knives out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this the only thing that he's aware of that's in the village?
Itu kali asna busi itu kali asna alag na.
Bola chudu budu buke kan dosa loha tina de bikri kurisi lah.
He's saying that there must be some pieces, but he believes that they might have sold
them.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this.
Side by side jane.
Yeah.
He's saying that if you watch from a particular angle, you'll happen to see it.
Yeah.
It's so heavy.
It's very heavy. It's rusted up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ide lop side by side itu, lop nampak saya dikit tu, dia berasa apa lagi?
Why? Kind of machine gun, no? Because
It could be a gun. Could be something to do with the gun.
yeah.
Yeah. When did he find this? What year?
Kita lah tahu pakai
Itu tuh kira logo bu pare.
So it might have been found immediately
Yeah.
after the crash.
Okay.
Aro itu dead body paisi na lako cover sa
Dead body lah mi burakan gibi uji sesi tu lihat dead body tu na. Na dikhi olibi kapra kan tu burakan dikhi sih kusi. Mane kapra tu dikhi sih, ngabi kuah nuso. Khur gas tibi kapra kan dikhi sih, ngabi baik tak kuah nuso.
What did he say about the bodies?
Yeah. So what he's saying is that They didn't actually. But according to his elders, it's according to his elders.
Yeah.
They found some clothes hanging in the trees.
Yeah.
But not bodies.
No bodies were found.
Yeah, I think it's scattered. You know.
Yeah.
See how
Yeah,
many-
yeah, and then I guess it just got
Eaten by
degraded or eaten by beaten by a bear or something like that.
something like that.
Interesting.
Then he is narrating the same story like we have been narrating there.
In your village, yeah.
Sometimes you happen to see some parts, but due to the landslide, it cover-ups and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if the rainwater washes the thing away, then
Yeah.
we can see it. And in some years, the river carries the debris, you know, like the
Yeah.
small gravels, the
Yeah,
salts,
yeah,
they
yeah.
cover up the mud and everything.
Yeah. Okay then. So that's it then, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I want my photo.
I'm very, very happy that you kept this and that you didn't tell him, Roving. Tell sir, I'm very, very happy that he kept this and that he didn't sell it to the scrap dealers. If I could fit it in my backpack, I would buy it off you. Please keep this, sir. Maybe one day I'll come and collect it. Okay.
Mike, can we have a picture with
Yeah,
this
let's
thing?
get a picture with it. So I've also had some information that there's another house with a bomb inside. This way.
Yeah.
It's a bomb that I believe was recovered from the crash site. So it could be. I mean, I doubt that plane. I doubt this plane would have carried any bombs if it was a fighter plane.
Yeah.
It might just be a bomb from another area. We don't know. Let's go and have a look. Hello, madam. How are you? So nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. Hello, madam. How are you? How are you? Let's have a look at this bomb. So this looks like.
This one is a live bomb.
Is that a bomb?
It's
Yeah.
a live bomb. It's still active.
And this looks like a.
I think even this one is still alive.
Ah, okay. 1944. This is what we want, bro.
1944, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful with the cap there down there. It's
Really?
still alive. It's still alive.
It's still alive.
Yeah. It's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need someone to hold this while I take a picture of the bottom of it. Be careful with the cap. It's still alive.
1944.
1944. M 18 CB and Co. Ah, this is.
Same.
This is the same. Okay. So they were the same, but this still has its back end attached, which means. But this is what it looks like when it drops.
Yeah.
When it drops, only one, single one.
Yeah. This will blow and this will land on. Maybe this is the cape.
This is the cap. Yeah. Lands on that, explodes the whole thing.
Explodes, yeah.
But why is this and this together? We don't know.
Look, I think
This
part of
this thing is, I think this thing is used. This powder is used to propel this one.
From the plane.
Yeah, it's used to propel
and
this
then
one.
later this will.
So it's strong. It's very possible that this was never propelled from the plane. It maybe came out of the plane
Yeah.
when it crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mr. King. Thank you, my friend. I really appreciate your expertise and everything. You did a great job. Thank you, brother. Brother, listen. Thank you so much for your help.
You're most
You've been
welcome.
great help. You've been great help, brother. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Yeah. Big up to Punchuiga. Hi. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye, madam. See you. See you. Bye-bye. In the past 2 hours, I've gone from very depressed, very down, very unaccomplished. Is that a word? Inaccomplished? I don't even know. I'm so tired. And now I feel on top of the world. I feel great. I think we might even be able to identify this plane. And it's all thanks to my very good friend Roving Naga. Bro, you've done so much on this trip, bro. He organised everything. He did, because I wasn't here, there was nothing I could do. So thank you, brother. And I'll keep you updated on how the identifying the plane is going. Oh God, I'm tired and alive. This is a Hawker Hurricane, and I'm pretty sure it's my plane. Remember that long piece of metal that we found in the village? That's a 22mm Hispano cannon. And although it was used by a few planes during World War II, only one of those planes was operating extensively over Nagaland when fighting the Japanese in 1944, the Hawker Hurricane. And I think I may have actually found the exact plane and the exact pilot. Let me explain. In 1944, Kohima in Nagaland was a strategic stronghold connecting India to East Asia under British control. The Japanese aimed to seize it, leading to the decisive Battle of Kohima in 1944. This exact time is consistent with the time that this man believed the plane went down. Now, the only plane during the Battle of Kohima that was using 20mm Hispano cannons was the Hawker Hurricane. Who was flying the Hawker Hurricane? The Royal Air Force. In my research, I found a website called the RAF Command's Aircraft Losses Database, which lists every single incident related to a plane going down or being lost between 1939 and 1947, and in that database there are 4 records of RAF Hurricanes going down over Nagaland, and none of them matched my plane. For example, Flight Lieutenant Robert Gordon Johnson, whose starboard cannon exploded mid-flight and he crash-landed on an airfield in Dimapur. Or Flight Sergeant Draycott, who was killed in a crash in the Naga Hills between Kohima and Imphal to the south. As I said, none of these reports seem to match the area and circumstances I was looking for. I needed a plane that went down in this area, was never found, and the pilot did not survive. I was about to lose hope, until I came across Jimmy Whalen. On the 18th of April 1944, Flight Lieutenant Jimmy Whalen of the Royal Canadian Air Force was shot down in his Hawker Hurricane just north of Kohima by Japanese ground forces. This is the flight report from his wingman. We were flying from Durgaon in Assam when Jimmy was killed. He led 6 Hurricanes on an attack on the rifle range. The rifle range was a code name for a Japanese position. I was his number 2. We bombed in sections of 2, and Jimmy and I were the first in bombing with 2 250-pound bombs with 11-second delays fitted. I was slightly behind Jimmy, and we dropped our bombs at about 50 feet, and as we left the target area, Jimmy's plane did a barrel roll and crashed. It was a very sad day on the squadron because he was by far the most popular officer and pilot in both the officers' and sergeants' mess. We carried out 2 more attacks that day, and on both occasions we looked for his plane, but there was nothing to be seen in the dense jungle. I'm about to show you a map of Durgaon, where the planes left from, and I'm going to show you where they bombed, and I'm going to show you where, according to this, his plane would have gone down. So as you can see, the plane left from Durgaon in Assam and dropped bombs on its target in Kohima. Now, according to the incident report from his number 2, Jimmy was hit just after leaving Kohima, returning to Durgaon. And this is where the man we spoke to said it was hit in between those 2 villages, if you remember. And here is Durgaon, and here is the village we left from, Longasenyu. This is the part of dense jungle that I believe Jimmy's plane crashed. So unfortunately, without a serial number, there's absolutely no way I can be 100% sure that this is the correct plane or the correct pilot. But trust me, I'm sure. It was flying on a direct line from Durgaon in Assam to Kohima, and on the way back was hit and crash landed. It was a Hawker Hurricane. The body was never found. The plane was never found. So I think I can say that this is the plane of Lieutenant Jimmy Whalen. 80 years ago, a nearly 24-year-old man was fighting, he's 5 years younger than me, alone in a plane on the other side of the world. And he was killed. And his mother, sister, brother, father, everyone never heard or saw from him ever again. And they're all dead now. But 80 years later, I'd like to hope that whoever's watching this video now does know his name and knows who he is and who he was. And he was a hero. He was a hero. And he was a kid. There's one more thing I have to do, and I had to call a friend of mine in Kohima to help me out. They never found his body, but what they did do is they commemorated a gravestone for him thousands of miles away from his home country in Nagaland. Wow. What do you think? Great?
Yes.
So good.